I've got a lot to get to, so I'll begin quickly. So, yeah, listen, I mean, if you're just tuning in and getting a message today, obviously it's been amped up since yesterday, and I'm going to tell you how that has all changed. Certainly, watching the storm all week long, it didn't have that pattern look like that it would be a major storm along the coast. It would be a huge storm just offshore, but now we're close enough to it. Let me explain why. First of all, we go outside. You should see the Empire right there. The ceiling's at about 500 feet, so our short-term issues are some low visibilities, a little mist. It's kind of damp and gloomy and raw outside. We will dry out as we go through the overnight. We're also at 34 degrees. Temperatures aren't that far from freezing. Most roads are wet, but to the north, a couple of slick spots. The easterly wind's been a little gusty out there, so again, a little raw. Drizzle is still prevalent over Fairfield County and eastern Long Island. You see a little spotty freezing drizzle in there, but we have a little lull. There will be an area of snow that goes into the far northern suburbs later on this evening. So when I talk about the jet and the steering winds and the building blocks for this storm, I'm looking at this bump in the jet stream, which we call a ridge. And of course, this is a storm track, basically a river of air where storms are going to travel on this. And this is key to the development of the storm. For instance, as this begins to build, what happens is the jet starts to dig to the south in the eastern U.S. So kind of what goes up must come down here. So if that happens, any storm that begins to form by later Saturday and Saturday night is going to be steered north and east, but can it be pulled back to the coast? Well, the fact that this is going to be building right in this position here over the Rockies, it's going to be able to pull that storm close enough to us so that we're in the heavy bands of snow and the storm is intensifying at the same time. So this is Sunday into Monday, with the brunt being Sunday night and Monday morning. It starts as rain and snow showers on Sunday morning. You can still be traveling at that time. There can be slick spots. I'm not saying it's dry roads, but we go to all snow as the day goes on, and then it gets steadier later in the day in the evening hours. Significant snowfall, gusty winds, and coastal flooding, the big concerns. The storm track is still something to watch 48 hours out, just so we keep nailing down the northwest extent of the heaviest snowfall, which right now we think is reaching the bulk of the area. We have the drizzle moving out, a little light snow far north during the overnight. Otherwise, clouds break for a little sun tomorrow morning, but overall I think it's more clouds than sun. Temperatures in the mid, perhaps upper 40s off to the south and west. A good quiet day to be out and about the better half of the weekend, and good for storm prep, unfortunately, as well. So by Sunday morning, you might wake up and we already have some snow showers around the area. But notice, yeah, we're around freezing in the northern suburbs, and maybe there can be some dustings and some slippery spots. But most areas, with all the treatments, we should see wet pavement a good chunk of the day. It's hard even in late February with the higher sun angle. I don't think it's high impact during the day, at least through 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But then we get to early evening, we've got some heavier snow bands developing. The temperatures will start to drop, and we'll start to see that snow stick readily. And then you have heavy bands of snow coming in later Sunday evening, little lighter north and west, but still accumulating. And that just keeps coming because in this particular scenario, you've got our low out here, and it just sort of pivots right over us. If we're in that pivot point, you get some of the highest snowfalls with this. So this could be a big-time snowfall, even more than we're showing on our map. So this starts to pull away, and we get lighter as we go through the day on Monday, and some snow showers and a major cleanup. Now, right now, when I show you these numbers, my thinking as I'm making this is I do like a widespread 6-inch or more storm is sort of the message I want to get out of this map. And the favored number in this range would be the higher range. And 8 to 12 inches eastern Long Island, down the shore as well. You go farther north and west, and you get into some lighter totals. So it's big-time snows, and if anything, I'd be increasing these based on new information I'm looking at. You take a snapshot of the Sunday evening winds, gusting over 30 at the coast. This could gust over 40 or 50. So winter storm watches for Sunday into Monday, coastal flood watches as well. Height of the storm Sunday night. Tonight, 37, evening showers, drizzle and fog, mostly cloudy. For tomorrow, 47. More clouds and sun, but a mild day and a tranquil day. And tomorrow night, a spot rain or snow shower. Showers in the morning on Sunday. The brunt later Sunday, Sunday night and early Monday. Big snows, high winds, and coastal flooding. I'll have more throughout the night and at 11.
And we know you and the entire team will be tracking all weekend long.
I'll be here.